In this video, you're going to learn how to look after acne skin. I'm Dr. Ashley Hilton of Dr. H Consult, which is an acne scar specialist centre based in London. We're one of very few people who perform fully ablative CO2 laser on the face, which means that we typically give our patients around a 70% improvement of their acne scars. Now, we won't talk about it today, but I would suggest that you go away and look at the differences between fully ablative CO2 laser and fractionated CO2 laser and the potential differences in the results that they give. Because of the types of patients that we see, a typical question that I often get asked is, how do I maintain and look after my acne-prone skin? I often find myself going through this routine with patients, so I figured it would be best to make a video so that you too can benefit from all the advice. So the philosophy for managing acne-prone skin is actually just to keep it really, really simple. There are lots of patients who go away and are really overzealous and really keen to improve their skin, and they often think that by scrubbing really hard and doing their best to get rid of as much bacteria as possible is going to help improve the quality of their skin and reduce breakouts. But that in fact doesn't help their acne at all, and often makes it worse, because excessive scrubbing will cause inflammation, which causes closure of the necks of the pores, therefore making the acne actually worse. So the first part that we need to discuss is actually the things that you should be avoiding to make sure that your skin improves. The three things that you should really steer clear of are soaps, scrubs, and alcohol. Scrubs and alcohol again cause irritation to the skin, which is only going to cause the acne to actually become worse. And the reason that soaps are not as great in the management of acne is because they reduce the natural oils on the surface of the skin. Now, those oils contribute to the protective barrier that reduces the amount of water loss from the skin. So if we reduce those natural oils, we have what we call transepidermal water loss, or an increase of that. Now, that leads to dry skin. Dry skin is more prone to inflammation, and then that inflammation can trigger an aggravation of the acne and start a breakout. So with the products that we do use, we want to make sure that they're as neutral and as gentle as possible. And I'll come on to recommend a few products that you should be using for your acne care. Twice a day, I would recommend that you use an anti-inflammatory face wash with beta-hydroxy acid, such as salicylic acid. Now, salicylic acid serves as an anti-inflammatory, but also a mild exfoliant. So I recommend using a product such as Effaclar with a low concentration of salicylic acid. It's important for two reasons. The face wash means that it doesn't stay on the face too long to cause irritation. But also, the Effaclar has a low concentration of salicylic acid. If the concentration was too high, then it would cause over-exfoliation and then lead to the skin being dry and prone to inflammation, and hence aggravation of the acne, as we discussed before. So make sure you pick the Effaclar with the low concentration of salicylic acid. The next thing you want to include in your skincare routine for acne is a nighttime retinoid. Now, I won't get too technical, but essentially retinoids reduce sebum production and reduce keratinization. It reduces the amount of skin shedding and the amount of oil that's released into the pore or into the hair follicle. That reduces the chance of it blocking, and the blocking is what leads to comedone formation and the precursors to an acne breakout. So the retinoid just reduces all of that. And the reason that we say to use it at night is because retinoids are unstable under UV light. So if you put it on in the morning and go out and the sun hits your face, it basically doesn't work, and it's quite an expensive product, so it'd be a bit of a waste to be putting it on for it to have absolutely zero effect. For your nighttime retinoid, I recommend La Roche-Posay's B3 Retinol Serum. And just to mention that we're not paid or sponsored for any of the products that we recommend. These are purely the ones that we think are the best. The final part that I recommend for your acne skincare routine is a non-oil based moisturizer about 20 minutes before you apply this nighttime retinol. This is a step that people often ignore or choose not to do because they think that it's going to provide a barrier to the retinoid getting absorbed. But actually it's the opposite. If you use a non-oil water-based moisturizer, very simple one, that is going to actually allow the retinoid to reach the RAR, the retinoic acid receptor, and actually help it penetrate and work more effectively than it would otherwise. So again, La Roche-Posay give a very simple, very effective moisturizer that can help with this. Just make sure that it's non-oil based and water-based essentially. So there we have how to look after acne skin. A very simple, low maintenance routine, remembering what to avoid, some of the simple products that we can use to help improve the quality of your skin if you're suffering from acne. If you want to check out any more of what we do and see some of the before and afters of some of our cases that we've treated with fully ablative CO2 laser, check out the link below and you can see exactly what we're doing at Dr. H Consult that's different to your typical laser management of acne scars. We've also got a few videos explaining why fully ablative CO2 laser is significantly better and provides better results than the alternatives. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.